Guardians.
And I'm joined by my good friend Hannah. We are some of the marine animal specialists here at SeaWorld, and that means we get to spend every day with some incredible individuals. You just met one of them. That was Julius. He was being a true seal guardian and showing us just how easy it is to recycle our... Oh, Hannah, I saw a splash over here.
Did you guys see him in the water? You did? Okay. That makes sense, Jenna. Julius! Where? Oh, behind. Oh, Jenna!
I just missed him.
Over this way, Jules. Okay. Hang on one moment, guys. Julius?
His favorite spot is over here, so
Okay.
let's go check.
All right. One moment, everybody. One moment. Julius! Oh, dear.
Anyone seen Julius?
This is a little bit awkward, Jenna. What are we going to do? He's over there. We definitely checked over there.
They're right, Hannah.
Julius, we were just over there and I swear you weren't there. Something smells a little bit fishy here, Jenna. Oh dear. Alright, well Julius, why don't you please come and join us and then we can get this presentation underway, okay? Oh, don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere! Good job, Julius. You've got a very nice set of brakes on you. Wowee. Well, Julius, do you have anything you want to say for yourself? Is that true? He said you all knew where he was the entire time. Is that right? That's right. Why didn't you say anything to us? Thought we were on the same team. Well, Julius, it looks like you've got a lot of new friends out there. Why don't you give them a big wave goodbye? Good job. And Julius, I have a very important job for you to do. Can you please head backstage and let all the other seals know that the presentation has started? Good boy. I think that he got the message there, Jenna.
You did. Let's all give Julius a really big round of applause. Now, Hannah and I often get asked, how long does it take to train the seals? But just like you and I, our animals are learning all throughout their lifetime. Teaching Julius to recycle that water bottle is such a fun behavior because it showcases just how naturally curious and playful sea lions are, but also just how easy it is for them to pick up and interact with items that don't belong in our oceans. And it only took him about 6 months to learn. Now, Hannah, who are we going to meet next?
We are going to meet one of the rarest species of sea lion in the world. It sounds like he's on his way. Let me introduce Max, our Australian sea lion. What is that over there? It looks like he's found something. Well, this is the home of the Seal Guardian, so it looks like he's cleaning up his environment. Now, this is a really natural behavior. Wild sea lions will encounter rubbish like this, and they will play with it, which is not a good thing. But Max wants to know where this one goes. So, can you take that from me, Jenna? Max, let me give you the microphone so you can tell us where to put that one. Okay, containers for change, Jenna?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, interesting, Max. Okay, it only takes 2 weeks for that containers for change to turn into a new product, which is much better than thousands of years in landfill. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much, Max. That's very helpful information. Now, Max, would you like to give all of your new friends a big wave hello? Very nice, Max. so handsome. You can see that beautiful golden cap that he has on his head. This identifies him as a mature male. But believe it or not, Max is not fully grown. We expect him to double in size. He could reach over 300 kilos. Isn't that right, Max? Absolutely. Now, he is a member of the eared seal family. These guys can run on land faster than you and I because they can bring those rear flippers up underneath their body. You can see he's got these beautiful external earlobes on the outside of his head. But Max is also at home in the water, so he can swim at incredible speeds. And he loves to play as well. This is one of his favorite toys here. Oh, thank you, Max. You can see it has been well loved. We go through these weekly. They don't last very long, but Max loves to play with them. So you can imagine just how easy it is for these animals to find rubbish out there in the wild and to play with it. Now, of course, when you're playing with things in your mouth, the next step is obviously ingesting it. And it's not very good to be ingesting things like plastic. Good job, Max. Can you come back over here? Thank you very much. Now, I'm going to ask you to show off some of your memory behaviours. How does that sound? These are what we call cognitive behaviours, where I'm really testing his ability to think and retain information. Now, usually when I give him a piece of information, he does the behaviour straight away. Good. But what I'm going to ask you to do in this case is to wait. I'm asking him to vocal, but don't go yet. Good. I want him to remember that behaviour and wait until I tell him, go. Oh, good job, Max! Fantastic! That was really good. Now, these cognitive behaviours are really exciting for these animals. It stimulates them mentally. Good job, Max. Now, I mentioned he's at home on the land running. He's also at home in the water swimming. Believe it or not, these guys are also fantastic climbers. He can climb up healthy cliff faces to find somewhere to sleep or to get away from a predator. Fantastic, you did a really good job, Max. That was so easy. Well, let's give everybody a big wave goodbye. And we'll see you a little later.
Thank you so much, Hannah. Let's give it up for Hannah and Max. Here at SeaWorld, we are so fortunate to care for 3 species. So we met Max. Yes, please welcome Laura.
Good afternoon, everyone. Jenna couldn't come up with a better introduction than that. Now, we're all familiar with Julius. He showed us just how easy it was to recycle. Now, this time he's going to showcase more of those jumps like what we saw from Max, except, Julius, what's happened along the way, buddy? Wait, are you trying to tell us something? Whoa, Jenna, did you hear that?
I did. So Julius said that fishing line and fishing nets do not belong in the ocean. In fact, it could take 600 years for fishing line to break down in the ocean. Luckily, the Gold Coast waterways have about 43 tackle bins, and they're specifically designed for bait beds, fishing hooks, fishing line. So if you see any fishing net, follow Julius's
example and make sure you pick it up and pop it in the correct bin, guys. Now, Julius gets involved each and every day with his own healthcare. So I thought maybe I could show you a few of the different health checks that we could, sorry, did I forget something, Jules? We can do that first. Jenna, he's got a request before we get into health. He'd actually like to meet someone.
Julius would like to meet someone.
Yes.
That's a great idea, Julius. Is there anyone like to meet Julius? Anyone at all? Okay. I wish I could pick everyone. I did find. I have a mother and a daughter here. Will you both come on down? Hi there. You're welcome. Have either of you met a sea lion before? Okay, and what are your names? Hanukkah? Amy, come on over. I'm going to stand you both next to Laura, and Laura's going to teach you how to communicate to Julius.
Hello, ladies. Thank you for volunteering. Now, this will be twice the fun since we've got twice the number of guests today. Now, as you've already seen, we've developed a kind of sign language for speaking to our seals. But they're really smart, so they can also pick up on our emotions as well. So I'd like you guys to demonstrate kind of being a bit cheeky by sticking your tongue out at Julius. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, look, he can be just as cheeky as well. Nice work. Now, I've seen that the paparazzi has arrived behind us, which makes me think that Julius has a photo opportunity in mind. But let's just check. Let's show him our biggest, most beautiful photo smiles. Again, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. What do you think? Oh, Julius is ready too. So how do you guys feel about getting a little bit closer to him? Yes? All right, now Julius, stay here with me. I'll get one of you to stand in front of that big front flipper to one side, and the other to do the same on the other side. Hey, Jules. Now you can get a little bit closer, ladies, so step in towards him. Pop the arms around his back. Oh, wonderful instruction following. And the other's just onto his chest, so just low down. Wonderful. And now Julius, how about blue steel face right at the camera? Perfect. Very good looking, everyone. Nice work. Now, guys, I think you can come back on over here with me. Good work, Jules. Now, how do we feel about seafood? Yep, happy to handle some? All right, so nice underarm throw towards Julius. And nice underarm throw from the other side as well. Well done. Now, guys, I think Julius deserves, or needs to give our new Seal Guardians a big thank you. So everyone can get involved with this signal. What we're going to do, led by our newly inducted, is one finger up in the air and wiggle it up and down, just like Jenna's showing over there. So, there you are, ladies, the loudest thank you you'll probably ever have in your lives. Thank you so much. Julius, that was a great idea. Thank you, buddy. Now, what I was saying before is that Julius actually gets really involved in all of his own healthcare. So something Julius and I have actually been working on is a voluntary ultrasound. Now, for Julius being a male, that's not going to tell us anything about, say, a pregnancy, which we can monitor for our females, but it's a nice way of seeing how obviously everything's processing, and really, we're just going to see a lovely full belly of fish. So, Julius, would you mind showing us the underside of your body? Thank you very much. Now, as we're all mammals here today, you might notice he does have a little furry belly button down there, just like we do. Maybe just a bit furrier. I won't judge. Now, part of getting Julius ready for this is not only him feeling comfortable in this position, but also getting used to different sensations. So you can see I'm just using the side of my hand and just gently pressing all the way around his abdomen. We can also get him used to that machine by using almost a replica of it, even having little bits of old cable dangling behind, because if you've ever had an ultrasound, you know there's a few bits to the machine. So really what we do when we are working with our seals for any of that healthcare, it's the same kind of thing as when we go into the doctor, right? The doctor sits us down and tells us what's about to happen. Because we speak a different language, I can't explain with my words to Julius what's going to go on, but instead I prepare him for everything he might see, smell, feel, one step at a time, so when we put it all together, he feels nice and comfortable in the environment. Isn't that right, Jenna?
Yes.
What, Jules, did you... sorry, he's full of great ideas today. What is it this time, buddy? You'd like to showcase the dance routine.
Yes.
So you didn't hear anything, folks?
Oh, we
Julius
heard
and I-
it.
No.
Yes. Would anyone here like to see Laura and Julius dance? They have been working on this all morning. Okay.
Oh, no one, Jen. I didn't hear a single person respond, so...
Well, lucky for you, Laura, I've already given your favorite soundtrack to our DJ booth. Do you think we can all get behind Laura and Julius? Okay, are you two ready? Hit it, DJ. How good was that? Let's give it up for the two Seal Guardians that we met today, Max and Julius. Thank you so much for joining us here to learn more about our beautiful individuals. Don't forget to make change with your containers. We hope you have a fantastic rest of your day in the park. We'll see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed the presentation. Please remain seated whilst we allow guests